I do. I've kind of took about a week and a little bit off, and have just hit the ground running back in the office and spent half the first day, well, even more than half the day on the phone to people because it is unbelievable how many people have been defrauded over the holidays. And I've just heard some terrible stories, whether that might be people that they know are defrauding them or have defrauded them, or strangers on the internet. And as fraud investigators and professionals in this sphere, I just think being the beginning of the year, it's a fantastic time to remember what we do and just to reflect on how we can help ourselves and help others when it comes to fraud online and in general. So number one, as usual, I have my 3 tips. So number one, if it seems too good to be true, it is. So if whatever you are looking at is ridiculously cheap, or if you're going to get rich quickly, if they need access to an account, your computer or your phone, it is unlikely that it is real. Now, I have to admit myself, probably 2 Christmases ago, I was in a bit of a rush and I really wanted a new laptop for my son. A friend of mine flicked me this link that he'd found. He found it on Facebook. And he said this to me. He said, "Oh, this looks like a good computer for Bo." And I'm like, "Oh, great." Just clicked, bought it on my phone, $3,000 gone, fake computer. The website, when I went back on it, because I didn't get any email confirmation, nothing, and the website looked really good. It was really quite amazing. It had the reviews for the computer down the bottom, but when I looked closely, there was so many telltale signs that this was not real, and yeah, I was down $3,000. Luckily, I paid with PayPal and I got to dispute the claim and I got my money back. But often people aren't that lucky. So again, if it seems too good to be true, I'm a computer geek. So this computer that I was buying might sound like a lot of money. $3,000 doesn't sound cheap, but the computer to me was worth $6,000 and it was $3,000. I was like, that is amazing. What a deal. Bought it. It was completely fake. And it's the same if you are going to get rich quickly. There is no such thing. So unless you're a billionaire and can throw money one way or the other, you're unlikely to get rich quickly. Number 2 is bad spelling or unusual use of English. So you're not being, as people call, a grammar Nazi when you're looking at these things. It's just a really good sign that something is amiss. So on Mike's website, I've been doing descriptions and stuff for him. Yes, I've got the odd spelling mistake and things like that, but these are things that really stand out. These are in headings. If they use adjectives that are found in a thesaurus as opposed to I hope you have a good day, like we would just say, have a good day. They say, I hope you have a successful day, just something out of the ordinary there. And words the wrong way around. So often, because when you translate, especially if you use Google Translate, words get jumbled up. So they know what they've put into Google Translate and that sounds right, and that's how the words are organized in their language, but not in ours. So that's another massive tell. And number 3, with fraud, if you are unsure, you need to ask. So get a second opinion and use resources that are available to you and consider how much you stand to lose. If you are looking at investing a lot of money, then you should be paying to make sure that this is real. Or if it's just a little bit of money, if you're just looking at buying something, it's no big deal, just Google it. Google the thing, Google the person, Google the website. There are a lot of amazing websites out there that do reviews for other websites where you get to see people's thoughts, whether it's a scam, and check I didn't put this in there, but check their social media as well, because there will be people in the comments section screaming that they have been scammed. And ask for a contact for the company that you are buying from. So well, can I speak to someone? If something goes wrong, where is the support number? Where is there a number there? Google that number to see if it's real. Call the number to see if it's real. Get some verification that this is an actual person, product, thing. Yeah, make sure you verify. Or you can employ an investigator. There's a myriad of ways. There's a bunch of us out there that know how to do these things that can help you if you have been defrauded, or can help you detect fraud. There's so many different jobs that come across my desk, such as making sure a LinkedIn contact is real because they've offered someone a job, so I look into that. Or whether I do lots of work for developers to make sure that the builders are accredited and they are who they say they are. So you have to, if you're looking to spend a lot of money, it doesn't cost much in the scheme of things to hire an investigator to look into these things. And that's something that you should be telling your friends and family. You might not be in that specialty as an investigator yourself, but there's lots of us out there and it's a big network, so you can pass those jobs on. And a couple of bonus tips. So stop, think, and think again. You really need to concentrate when it comes to these things. You're mucking up my bonus tips, Mike. So if you receive a link from an email or in a text, never, ever, ever click that link. There are investigators that can click the links for you. So we have things that protect computers and protect phones from any kind of virus. So we do it in an isolated state where we can click the link to see if it's true, but don't ever click it yourself, because these things are malicious and you think, oh, nothing happened, but it did. It's collecting your data. It's collecting your bank account details. They've got access to your phone. It's not great. Yes, Matt, it's horrible, the amount of people that are elderly that are getting scammed. It's just a daily thing. So never give them access to your computer, never give access to your phone, and never, ever, ever give money. I don't care how long you've been talking to this person online for, unless you've had them investigated, unless you have met them in real life, don't give money. I don't care how in love you think you are or how nice this person has been to you. Don't give money, okay? Just do not do it. Don't let your emotions rule your decision. So as I said before, if you think you're in love, if you think, oh, this person's down on their luck and they've been chatting to you for a while, even on online games, people are targeting the vulnerable. So, for example, I play Scrabble, the Scrabble app on my phone. I have people try and talk to me all the time. The English isn't great and they try and befriend me, and there's just a million stories where it comes out that these people lead you down the garden path to say, I'm down on my luck, can you transfer me some money? And you're a kind-hearted person, you don't want to be seen as a Scrooge, so you send them the money and then you never hear from them again. It's just, don't do it. Also, if you are under pressure, if you feel pressure, if someone is saying to you, you need to transfer me this money now, otherwise everybody I know is going to be killed and murdered by the Russian mob, that's a no, okay? If you feel under pressure, it's a no. You know, from salesmen, like a car salesman, if they're pressuring you, it's automatically a no. So if you are busy or in a rush, like I was buying that computer, don't do it. Don't spend your money when you're in a rush, especially on an unknown thing, on an unknown website. Wait until you have time to sit down and look at it. Because losing any amount of money, no matter how big or how small, is very upsetting and it really feels like a violation. So protect yourself, help protect your friends and family, speak about this. We're in the business of fraud, so just as much as it's our responsibility to help get the facts out there when fraud has occurred, it's our responsibility to help prevent it as well. And that's not putting us out of the job, because there is no shortage of fraud in this world, but to stop someone from being defrauded would be amazing. So yeah, that's my little rant for the new year.
Well, like you said, Christmas is the time it's going to happen in earnest, Casey, and they're very clever with how they set it up. It all looks professional.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Some of these things have gotten so sophisticated that you cannot tell. I've seen trading platforms, all different kinds of things that look amazing. They've got good English, but just don't give your money over. You need to look into these things.
So be a private investigator, people. Believe nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Assume nothing.
Verify
Check everything. Check everything. So what you do in your job role, you apply in your shopping role, in particular when it comes to yourself or protecting an elderly relative. So very important and timely advice. And yeah, that's right, Vicky, it's good advice.